So I added the first 8 bars. So I would go ahead and do the second chunk here. So from bar 10 to bar 18. If you feel confident, you can just go ahead and edit that entire section. So what I usually do is I see where the drum pattern changes to something different. So let's listen. So there's something different at bar 26, right? So since this, but what happens before then is very repetitive. So I can edit that whole section with just one step. So I'm just gonna prepare for it first. So I'm gonna delete this tiny little fade there because Beat Detective doesn't like fades. Whenever you make a selection that there is a fade in it, it's not gonna let you separate and conform and so on. I'm going to switch to grid mode, and then I'm going to make sure that my selection now starts right at bar 10 and ends right at bar 26, right? It has to end and begin at a bar or a beat, precisely. So I'm just going to go ahead again, clip separation, capture selection, analyze, there you go. I like to just go over it, see if I don't have any extra purple lines. All right. And then separate, conform, edit smoothing. There you go. So it did all of my editing for me. So that was very quick. Sometimes I have to check just the very first transient because sometimes it doesn't add the fade there. So I'm just going to add a fade manually here. And that's it. Let's listen to it just to make sure. Okay, everything is good. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the rest of it. All right, so what I would like to do now is mute the click track because sometimes the sound of the click can mask some artifacts. So I'm just gonna mute it and listen to the whole thing very attentively to see if I can detect any, mistakes with the editing, any double transients. Another thing to make clear is that Beat Detective is gonna do most of the work for you, but sometimes it will leave some artifacts that you have to fix manually. So let's listen to it. So there's an artifact right there. There's a double transient. And if you zoom in, you can see the double transient here. So in this case, since the drummer hit the right cymbal and the kick, but the right cymbal was hit a little bit before, when you added the crossfade, you ended up with a double transient. So all I need to do here is just move the crossfade to the left. There you go. So let's listen to it again. So that's better. That's it. Sounds perfect. Just also make sure to listen to it with the click just to see, to make sure that, you know, it doesn't fall off the grid. And that's it. That's Beat Detective. Thank you for watching.